Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's in Vintage, where I share my vintage finds with you out thrifting. I try to give you tips and tricks on how to thrift, how to design with your thrifted finds, and I also have a shop on Etsy called It's in Vintage as well, where I sell a lot of my vintage decor that I find while shopping. So today I'm going to be showing you some of my recent finds as well as some of my favorite finds that have to do with figures or sculptures, kind of a human element to them. And a lot of my recent finds had that vibe and style and aesthetic. So I decided, hey, I'll wrap up some of my other favorite figures that I own that are also for sale to show off as well, since it fit with the vibe. Let's get started. All right, to start, I recently, just yesterday, got these really cool figure bookends or door stoppers. But since there's two of them, I'm going to assume that they're bookends, but they're a heavy stone black with a chrome head, and the figure's kind of either laying down or leaning against a wall, and I just thought they were really cool. Very impressionist, very natural, and these would look great with any modern decor. So these will be on my Etsy shop for sale probably when this is posted, so keep an eye out for these. Moving on, we have this pretty Mexican style ceramic mask or face that I paid $2.99 for. Those bookends I paid $5.99 each. So I thought this mask was really unique, really pretty. I'm sure it's hand painted, handmade, and I think I'm going to keep this for my collection. One of my newest decor ideas has been to collect different faces, no bigger than really like 12 inches. Either masks, statues. I have a lion's head that was an old fountain spout. So faces of all kinds, but I want to try to make a face wall. So this will be added to that. And yeah. Next we have these two wooden carvings, again with that Latin American, Central American vibe and aesthetic. I paid good price for these actually, $8.99 each, and they are, like I said, made of wood. I'm not sure what type of wood, but they have a nice wooden base as well, and they're supported with a metal rod. Really nice addition to a bohemian rustic decor for shelving, displaying on credenzas to go on top of books. And again, I just like their human figure aspect of the design. Here we have it's called a Nana figure sculpture that is, I believe, paper mache. It is a fabulous woman with a very curvy figure and voluptuous rear end, but it is again hand painted, handmade. There's a certain artist who made these. This, I'm not sure if it's from that artist or from someone recreating it, but either way, it's a really fabulous piece. It's again supported by a metal pole that goes up inside of her. It's a little loose, needs some glue, but anyway, really pretty, really nice color, good shape. This is in my Etsy shop. So keeping with the bright colors of the last piece, here is I think, Picasso-inspired hand-painted oil painting from an unknown artist. I asked Just Answers what they thought, and they do think it's an unknown artist. The initials are JR, and this is valued between, I got so many different actually opinions. I asked about 3 different people. I got from it's valued from being worth nothing to being worth upwards of $250. I really like it. I think it's beautiful, hand painted, really cool abstract impressionist design. So I thought it was worth what I paid for, which is probably one of the most expensive things that I've bought without knowing exactly how much it's worth. But I paid $50 for this at Habitat for Humanity, but it has really great, excuse me, really great texture of the brush strokes, vibrant, and I love that contemporary abstract design. So this will be for sale on my Etsy shop very soon. Trying a different transition. Here is the next piece, which is, I'm not sure, I got this from the bargain bins at Goodwill, so it was, I don't know, either $1 or $2 or $3. It is a hand drawing of 3 older women enjoying themselves. This little thing here says Recipio. I'm not really sure. Maybe it's not an English speaker who made this, but it also, I don't know if it was the aesthetic or if it was the intention, but it looks like it's unfinished. Well, I know it's unfinished. A lot of this area is just pencil, or obviously you can see there is some color, so I'm not quite sure what the intention was, but I like it either way. I love that it's handmade and it kind of captures the glory days of the golden days, even though I don't know what those are, but I would love to be vibing like these women. All right, so here is a statue, I don't know what it's made of, but it's very heavy, so it's some sort of stone ceramic statue of Apollo, and it was made with the thought of making it rustic, so it has some areas that are wiped of that white paint, and below it is kind of a excuse me, a terracotta color. And then of course, just with the natural, I think just its vintage age, it just has other weathered and distressed elements. The head looks like it has a crack all the way around. It doesn't look like, oh, somebody's changed the light on my light stick went out. It has a neck, it has a crack around the neck that has been glued, but it definitely adds to the character. A very rustic piece, but also very sophisticated, which I love. This is for sale in my shop. We'll finish off with a piece that I got also from the bargain bins. I got this about a week ago. And I actually made another haul video that I did not post because I actually don't know. I just felt like too much time went by and I didn't. It was at night too, and I don't know. I just wasn't really vibing with it, but I wanted to include it in this one because it's an awesome plaster sculpture of, I forget, I asked Just Answers and they have a more specific name for this figure. I don't love the color, but it's funny because it's kind of a peach fuzz color, which is the color of 2024. So maybe I will keep the color, but I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with it. I probably only paid like $4 for it. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with it, if I'm gonna try to sell it or keep it. So keep an eye out, it may just drop soon. All right, so that completes my recent vintage thrift haul, as well as showing off some of my items, which are figures. I was almost gonna start and restop, but I'm just gonna keep going because that's how you get better, right? Yeah, so if you like what you see, please comment and like the video, subscribe. I will definitely subscribe back. I'd love to be part of a bigger community of thrifters and vintage resellers to share my knowledge and learn knowledge from all of you. So please share this and do anything you can to help me out and help yourself out. So until next time, thank you everyone. Bye.